It's really hard to make future predictions because the absurdity of everything. When you think logically about something and you connect dots and you think to yourself, well, this is the way it's going, so this is the path it's going to lead. But in life, there's always obstacles and things that you don't think of that come out of right field. There's been a lot of drama over the last few weeks of YouTube content creators over a certain somebody who said that some things happened to her. And she's making all these, I don't know if she doesn't know the definitions of the words she's talking about, but she's making all these claims. When you willingly put yourself out there, it's not the same as somebody forcing you to do something. And then instead of owning your past and understanding that you made mistakes and you're a different person now, you're what you want to do is censor other people, even if they're sharing things that are on a different platform and putting them on a platform that you're censoring people. Like it's like you're trying to erase. This person was trying to erase her past. Or limit people to see what she's done. And I think that she did this to get views, to get more popularity. I don't know why it blew up the way it did. I guess it's because of the things that she was talking about in regards to underage people being with adults. And you can look that stuff up. Or what she's talking about, it's like she's talking about something that means a different definition, and I think that you're gonna see a lot of females in the future, since we live in complete absurdity. You're gonna see a lot of females who took either photos or videos of themselves, uploaded it onto a certain website. These are degenerate this is degenerate content. And later on, since they're going to have to suffer the ramifications of maybe their family finding out, or men not taking them serious for a potential serious relationship, they're going to try to sue that website and other websites. And they might actually win, even though they decided to willingly do this themselves. Yeah, I've said this before. Generally speaking, with the average, where females are headed, if you look at online content and the way that they are becoming, where the only asset they have is just how they look. They would not. When I look at a lot of these females, I think narcissist. They wouldn't be a good wife, a good mother. So they're only good for one thing. And if we keep going down this path and we don't suffer extreme pain with extreme problems of some type of collapse, if we just continue to slightly go down each year, each month, each decade with our quality of life, and it's like a slow demise, kind of like Rome back in the day, the Roman Empire, where they overreached. And you can see a lot of parallels to America. If we continue the slow decay of degeneracy, you're going to see a lot of females who are living it up right now, who are getting tons of money. I think that they're going to dry up when it comes to views, to income. And since they put themselves in this box where they stigmatize themselves, it's going to be hard for them to find real work. I think that males are going to start losing more and more interest in them, generally speaking. Because if you see some of these videos that come out of these women in the gym, they go into the gym wearing skin tight clothes. Everything's hanging out. The spandex or yoga pants goes right up the crack, exposing their midriff. And they expect men not to look at them. They expect men or anybody to not look when they're filming themselves doing a workout. Men are very visual, and this is what happens. Men like how women look. Now, I'm not saying it's okay to just be a creep and follow women around and make them feel uncomfortable, but I've seen videos lately where females are just trying to get views, and they feel in a certain way, but they're trying to expose somebody, and there's nothing there to expose, just to get views and likes. And I think hopefully the guys who support females, this is why I think that men will end up, their views and likes and follows will start drying up, because hopefully men will start waking up. And I think that logical men understand things a lot quicker than the opposite sex, I think. Not all, okay. I think that they're gonna see this stuff and be like, so I'm looking at you. What's the difference? But it's okay for me to look at you on the internet, but I can't look at you in real life. And I think that you're gonna start seeing, and you have already with like some of these Twitch streamers who honestly go off on their audience if they don't pay enough, and they berate them, and they act entitled when somebody is just giving them money for them just talking, putting on makeup, or playing a video game. Just they're getting money because of how they look. And I think that more and more men are going to get annoyed, because when I look at a female and I look at our social media, I think it's a bigger flex if she's not on social media as much. If a woman has 200,000 subscribers or followers, that's a turnoff to me. And when it's like, there's this one girl that, sometimes I go on Snapchat and I'll look at people's stuff a little bit, like their videos they post. And you can go on the front page or whatever, and then there's like recommended views or whatever. Well, there's this one content creator, and she's popular. And always, when you click on there's a picture or whatever, her picture is always just her of her by herself. And it's the same picture, her posing in the bathroom mirror, her posing in the gym. It's the same thing over and over. And I think that men are going to just get fed up with this. They're going to get tired of it. Hopefully they wake up and realize they don't have a chance with this person. No matter how many times they try to say that she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, how much money they send her, they're not going to have a chance with this person. I think that a lot of females are just objectifying themselves sexually on the internet, and the rubber band is gonna hit them hard. It's like an earthquake with the tectonic plates there's so much tension with the continental shelf with the other landmass that it snaps back and reality sets in. But I think a lot of these females are going to end up getting older, obviously. They're going to end up being alone. And, with the advancement of AI, it's insane. You can just get a chat bot. And because honestly, these guys who subscribe to these females on OnlyFans or whatever, they think they're texting her when they're probably texting some dude. And that's the whole point of OnlyFans. It's not like these guys go on there to get free video. Like, you can go on the internet, get free videos and free photos of adult content. But these guys are missing that relationship, like that person that cares. Well, what's the difference if you're never going to meet that person anyway? And the only reason they're talking to you because of you paying them? What's the difference between that and just talking to an AI robot? And that's why I say I think that people are going to be friends with the AI. And that's sad, but this is the evolution. And people don't have to participate in the Matrix. They can go live Amish. They can go start their own communities and not be in the digital realm. It's that's just the way it is. And I think that when I say that, like, okay, I could probably go on the internet, go onto a dating site, and my target females that really responded to me were single moms. And I can go on there and I can get dates, but I'm at the point where I don't even want to. I don't want to even go out for a coffee. I don't even want to leave my house to go and put on some type of charade, and I just don't care. It's just not. I don't know. Maybe it's because I really don't feel like competing with the internet. The whole point of relationships is traditionally is because that person's there with you in person. Well, a person could be there with you right now, but they might not be in person, but they might not be with you consciously. They could be somewhere else. And I think that it's hard to compete with that. If you're just a regular man, and yeah, you can talk, and you can do good if you get everything lined up when it comes to, red pill men are saying, like, these red pill creators and influencers say, like Tate and stuff, you work hard, like, you do all that. Yeah, you could turn your life around and become an attractive man, physically, financially, and just put in that work. But the problem is, what are you getting back? Somebody that only looks good and that's it? So wouldn't it just be more efficient for if that's all you're looking, if it's all they bring to you is just looks, they don't really have a personality, they you don't have that type of support, they don't want to do nothing, they just pretty much they don't want to build a life with you, they just want you to already have the life already for them, and they can just come in and then parasite off of you. What's the difference? Isn't it cheaper, less time consuming, more efficient just to go to another country and just buy that encounter, that physical encounter, or go to Las Vegas or Nevada and go to a brothel? I just think that's pretty much what a lot of females are becoming, or that's all they really are. So, but they're extremely high maintenance, and they only care about you because of what you provide. I mean, that's pretty much females in general in history, and I think that's what the red pill really exposes, that they don't love you the same as you love them. But you can put in all this work and just get somebody that has been with a lot of men, that possibly might cheat on you, that if you get married just takes a lot of your wealth that you've created on your own, and they really haven't done anything. And you can put the blame on their parents, why these why it is the way it is. Not teaching them how to cook, not teaching them how to clean, not teaching them how to be feminine. Completely buying into the lie of society when it comes to feminism. I'm seeing videos of these females that they're standing up to dudes to fight them, and they're squaring off like it's really sad. Like, if I was to fight a woman like I would fight a man, 99.99999% of the women on earth will get completely annihilated, and I would be able to have my way with them anyway. I'm quicker, I have better reaction time, I'm stronger, and it's like a lot of them don't live in reality, and I think a lot of people live in bubbles, whether it's leaders of this country, people in Hollywood, because they don't have the same financial struggle as the regular person. A lot of females, they can find some dude to pay for them and pay for their lifestyle, especially if they're attractive. A man doesn't have that luxury. a man has to make his own life, provide for himself. It's rare that a woman will pay for that. Women are still in this. They want to be like men, work like us, and do all that, but they still look at financial. Like, if a woman makes $100,000 a year, if I don't make that, this is still the stigma. Then they look down on me, and they don't see everything else I provide. That's still a barometer or whatever. Still like a mark that men have to overcome, and it doesn't really make any sense. That it's just like, money is important. We need it to survive. We need it to pay our bills. But at some point, when you have two millionaires coming together, and that you're not gonna upgrade. You're already rich. And to find a man to be able to be security, protect, be funny, entertain, do all the dirty work. That's what females need to look at, like a good father figure, masculine, holds frame. But they still look at finances. It's because people live in a bubble. That's what it is. Even my lifestyle, compared to the average, I live better than most of the people on Earth. Just like the average American lives better than most of the people on Earth. A lot of people have a really low standard of living. I think there needs to be people that... I think that there will be an awakening with females, but it's going to take longer. Because a lot of them aren't held accountable, and they'll find out when it's too late. Maybe they can't have kids. Like, in my hands. That's why I held them up so you guys can see how dirty my job is. And a lot of females who get, they get all pampered and frilly, like, they're not going to want to do this job. Their fingernails are painted, their hair is done, they got makeup on. They wouldn't want to do this. I get dirty as hell, man. And what a lot of females don't realize is these jobs, which will probably be replaced by robots down the road, they don't want to do them. And it requires, like, taking out the trash pickup, power, water, all these types of things. It requires people to have to get their hands dirty. And a lot of them, not all, but a lot of women just don't want to do it. So if men decide to exit society completely, not just digitally, which I think a lot of men should, stop following women, stop liking, stop commenting on their stuff, and let them feel that first, so they can try to be more humble. So maybe that'll wake them up, which I don't know, because there's a lot of dumb simps out here. A lot, men are going to get to the point where we're just like, why am I going to do these jobs? I'm looked down on, and women are completely dependent on the community. When they say, I don't need a man for nothing, I pay for everything myself. Well, who's the ones that provide those services and does that dirty work so they don't have to? And that's what rich people don't understand. Like Andrew Tate, when I hear him talking down about people and their jobs that they do, like, he would not be able to have that lifestyle without those people doing those jobs. There's no way he can maintain a yacht on his own. Fabricate parts for that yacht or his Bugattis or whatever. That would take so much work. So you need people to be able to do this stuff. So talking down to people and stuff like that do the hard work, that keep society running, it's just not a good look. Like I said, and the way things are going with the next generation, They don't want to work, and they're being conditioned. They're being conditioned by their parents. You know, their parents do everything for them. So they're used to not working. But yeah, the average female wouldn't want to do this job. And it's not like I don't want to do it, but I do it because I got to survive. And the average female doesn't have to worry about that because she can completely rely on her looks. But that's the end of this video. Hope you all enjoyed. I decided, I made a video like this earlier, and yeah, try a different type of format. Y'all take it easy.